What's happening?
Hello. Hey, everyone.
Hope y'all are doing good tonight.
Hey, Aunt Patty. Hey, Grace. Hey, Getting Started on Homesteading. Hey, Bryan Creek Farm. Hey, Grammy Karen. Hey, Geocache family. Hey, Mary. Hey, Alicia. How is everyone? Geocache said I'm actually early this time. Awesome.
Hey, all right.
Good deal.
Sorry, just adjusting
Hey,
the camera
Robin. Said just want to say hello, sitting down for supper, back momentarily.
a little. All right. Well, you enjoy
your
supper.
Hey, Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. Hey, Pam.
Can y'all hear us good? See us good? Everything seem to be working all right?
Hey, Southern Blessed, Mac and Patty. Hey, Krista. Hey, Abiding Acres Homestead. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Holland Homestead. Hey, Venus. We're having a little technical difficulty.
There we
with the
go.
laptop. Did you fix it?
I did.
Good deal.
So Jen splashed a little water on
Whoops.
it.
Oh, Mary said, I made it this week. Last week had a movie night with my son. Oh, I bet that was special.
Oh, I bet that was.
We're watching a lot of movies lately.
We have.
Christmas movies.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Dolly. Oh, Dolly
Hey,
Parton.
Lola, I did have a great birthday. It was awesome. Hey, Considerate Joy. Hey, Naturally NC. Hey, Food Forest Next Door from Louisville. Awesome.
Hey.
Hey, Max. Hey, Diana at Justice Acres. There we go.
Yeah, a little better.
Hey, Evelyn. You made it.
Hey.
Hey, Lou Just Lou.
Evelyn, are you still in Hawaii?
Yeah, she's still there. Her internet was down, but she got it fixed.
Nice.
Hey, Prairie Girl and Cowboy Homestead. You're not late. We just started.
Yep, just getting going.
Hey, Allison. Hey, Diane. Hey, Dolly Woods. Hey, Mama Bear. Hey, Shelly Lynn. Hey, Sunny Preps. How are you doing? Hey, Traveling Grandma. I love that name. Hey, North Star Prepstetter. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Kate.
They're over there.
Hey, Nadina. Hey, In Your Yard Homestead. Hey, Strong Enough to Bend Homestead. Hey, Mello. Hey, Yesenia from California. Awesome.
Nice.
We are doing good.
We are doing good. Man, we have
a busy weekend.
The busiest. I thought when winter came, it would be calmer.
I think it will.
Do you?
But the initial winter
Doesn't feel like it's going to.
Was a little hard.
Got one
Hey,
too many
Aaron.
animals going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, our weekend, we built a lot of things. Y'all will see that tomorrow in tomorrow's video of everything we built.
Yeah.
Little clue, there is no animals in our house.
No.
Not one.
Oh,
Unless
yeah.
You count, unless
okay. I was confused. I was like, what?
unless you count the kids.
And the dogs.
Rusty.
And the cat. Besides those animals.
No animals that aren't supposed to be in the house are not
Right.
no longer in the house.
No poultry.
Right.
No 40 chickens. Yeah, it was a busy weekend, though. Super busy. We had just stuff going on from sunup to sundown every single day. Zach, there's something on your face. Heirloom said.
Yeah. Little something.
Yes, a lot of something, especially right here in this area. It's a lot.
Heirloom, let me borrow some.
Hey, Westland. Hey, Dutch Off Grid. Hey, Organic Raw Roots. How are y'all doing? Hey, Stepping Back in Time, Kentucky. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Piney Haven. Hey, Mackenzie. She said we had chicks in our hall bathroom for 9 weeks.
Wow.
I feel ya. It feels like we've had chickens in here since February.
Basically.
Yeah.
Because it all started on Valentine's Day and
It just snowballed after that.
Right, just keeps going.
30 baby chickens in a shower, Bryan Creek Farm said. We did that one time at our old house. We had baby chickens in the bathtub.
In a bathtub.
We
It was
even
like
built them a roost and everything.
Whirlpool bathtub.
Yeah. It didn't work. The bathtub didn't work. So we were like, well, what better place to put them than the bathtub? That was fun, though. Hey, Susan Gotchi. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Fansler Farmstead. Hey, Heritage Farms, Texas. How are y'all doing?
Krista Wade, where do you buy your chicks from? So normally we don't buy chicks that much. We usually try to just hatch them ourselves, but we either get them from Royal King, which is our local place, or Hoover's Hatchery, which is where we got our meat turkeys and our meat chickens.
Yes, Heidi, thank you so much. I did. We actually just got it today. Zach went to the P.O. box today, finally. It was quite of a long time that we had been after the harvest celebration, and thank you so much. I plan on sending you a note in the mail, but I did just get it today.
Yeah, it was really cool. Thank you.
Awesome. Piney Haven said I love Royal King. Yeah, it's our spot.
Everybody loves Royal King.
Love Royal King.
You just, if you bring the family.
We got the last ones from Hoover's Hatchery.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I think is where Royal King gets theirs too.
They do.
But they've been really short on them, and love our Royal King, but it's a bunch of very young kids that are in charge of the chicks, and sometimes they get a little neglectful. So you end up buying them, and they're not in the best health.
Right, right.
What type meat chicken do you get? Nicole said. We got the Cornish crosses. I wanted some Freedom Rangers, but they did not have any.
This is our first getting it. We've seen all the videos, but we've watched so many meat chicken videos, but this is our first ones ourselves. So starting with Cornish crosses, we'll see. Maybe next time we'll get Freedom Rangers.
Cast Iron Mama said, hey y'all, please say hello to my daughter Bryn. She wants someone to shout her out so bad. Hello, Bryn.
Hey.
I hope you're well. How old are you, Bryn? That's awesome. Hope you're ready for Christmas. We're trying to get ready around here. Hey, Samson Farms. We put our Christmas tree up yesterday. Hey, Margie.
Yes, we did. You better believe we did.
Yeah, we got.
We're late.
Up. We are late, according to our schedule. We're late.
Yes.
It's still early for everyone else, but it's weird this year because Thanksgiving is later.
Yeah, no, everybody says if we wait till Thanksgiving, well, it's a week later,
yeah.
And so you're getting like 3 weeks till Christmas if you wait till Thanksgiving. So let's not do that and go ahead and get your tree up. And yes, Grammy Karen was here, and she did a lot of work on it.
Oh, it was eventful.
It was very eventful. And I had the stove pumping, and it got super hot in here.
Yesenia said, you guys have copper Morans. We do not. I've always been interested in them, though. Hey, Sow in Your Heart. Hey, Murray's Organic Garden Journal. Happy Monday. Hey, Marie 6. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Mellow Meadows. Hope you're doing well, too.
So we did want to do a little bit of Q&A because I know we answer questions as they come, but we want to actually like announce, like ask your questions. Like we're intentionally going to be watching this live.
Try to put them in.
Yes, try to get them in all caps.
This screen is so small. I feel like I need
let's see if I can
glasses. I feel like when you zoom it in, though, it doesn't scroll all the way. Oh,
I got you.
There we go.
Let's just see.
Hey, Sandy. Hey, Back to Basics.
So every once in a while I might do that. But
okay. Gotcha.
At least it's bigger.
Yeah.
So we've got it big on our screen down here.
Hey, Nadina. Elsa is still in heat. She's the only one, though. Anna's not quite old enough yet. Hey, Miss Sherry. Good evening to you, too. Thank you for saying we make you smile. You make us smile.
Oh. I don't know. Do you like that?
No.
I don't either.
Throwing me off.
It's being weird.
That's better. It'll stay that way.
Let's see.
Maybe. I think so. No? No. Hey.
Actually, there it goes.
There we go. Hey, Honest Open Permaculture. Hey, Two Family.
Right? We're just going to be a second late.
Hey, Curious Cat from Houston, Texas.
Shelly said we love Stivers here in Seattle. Well, we love Seattle. Never been there, but we love y'all.
The Fansler Farm said, so what do you feel is the biggest work, life, and balance struggle that you deal with? That would be for you.
It's honestly through the week. The weekends, no, that's a lie. The weeks I feel like I have things under control. It's the weekends I feel like I don't have things under control. And that's when I'm not actually working my full-time job. But it's because we try to jam-pack as much as we can because we're not restricted. That's the biggest balance. And it's not necessarily my work life, but my work life causes it. It's the balance between work at the homestead and like our kids.
Yeah.
And trying to make sure that we're equaling that out. But, it's one of those things you adjust, you do it, then you say, okay, I didn't like that, or I did like this, and you keep adjusting until you kind of fine tune it. And some weekends are a little bit different than others. It's just, biggest thing is trying to know your own limits and know your own balance.
You're really good, though, about also encouraging people at your work. I mean, you don't neglect it come time for it to be off work, but you also encourage them to, once work is done, spend time with your families.
Yes. My biggest thing to everybody that's on my team, not saying that there's anything, doctors, I love all them, but my work, myself, we are not saving lives, so don't treat it that way. Do the work you can in 8 hours and go home and no longer work. Like, I literally get on my team if I see an email come in at like 8 o'clock on a Tuesday. Stop it. Don't do that. So I'm a huge encourager of that, and I live by it, so I don't expect my team to not live by that.
Yeah.
Once my clock is done, I'm done. You'll see me in the morning.
Nicole said, how do you season your cast iron? I was actually just telling someone about it this weekend.
Yeah, you want to tell me or want me to?
You can tell them.
So there's 2 different ways. You can do it straight in your oven, or you can do it on an open fire, which is my preferred way. But whenever you get one, grease it really good with your favorite oil. Something with a high heat tolerance. What avocado oil, isn't that one really high?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Get you a good oil.
Usually just use.
Well, you don't want to really use vegetable
oil.
Olive oil's fine.
Yeah.
Anything with a high, smoke tolerance that they call it? Something, whatever. It'll be on the bottle. Just make sure it has a high level. You want to do it about 375, 400. Go with 450. But just pop it in there for about an hour, let it burn all that off, and let that grease settle in there, and you're going to be good to go. Do the same if you have a nice hot campfire going out in the backyard. Grease it up and just toss it in the fire. Let it sit until you're done.
That's really cool. Venus Merritt said, hey, did you guys know that MI Gardeners are having a special on growing your own baby food that gives a package out for only $8.99? That is really interesting. That's pretty cool. When I had Raylan, I guess I did with Wyatt too. I didn't do it 100% with Wyatt, but with Raylan, I made all her baby food.
We had to, because she wouldn't eat nothing.
Yeah. I missed a couple, but Abiding Acres Homestead said, any idea for mice control in the home in winter? We
Cats.
struggle, but yes, cats.
If you want to go the non-kill other things way,
use
no.
the decon, because we do have too many animals. We have too many cats and dogs.
Yeah.
And if they were to find one of the mice, because that once they eat it, they struggle. And then if our dogs were to find it and eat them, then they would be poisoned.
Right.
So we do traps. Cats. Cats are great. At least ours are. Most are. They have an instinct to hunt.
And don't kill your snakes.
Yeah, don't kill your snakes.
If you got some black rat snakes, I know they're scary. I know they're
Yeah. And
leave them around.
For the times when, you can't catch them all. You're just not going to. If you live in the country, you're going to have field mice, and it's just going to happen. Package everything. I put everything in Ziplocs. I don't leave anything exposed and out. All the animal food is contained in totes and stuff that mice can't get in. And just try to be preventative.
It's actually funny, before we even did this live, I was thinking of something funny to say, because that's the stuff I do. We had a mouse, which I need to check it again, but we had a mouse go in the washer, and the pressure valve that lets the washer know it's full of water and stop letting water come in. We had a mouse get up in the main breaker box and chewed it. And so it didn't know that it was time to stop water, and it flooded our bathroom. Yeah. And I said, only in the country do you need to take apart your washer just to make sure no mouse has made a nest and chewed your pressure valve of your washer.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Tinker's wife. My goodness, I was trying to think of one that I saw, and then it went away. Mint oils, Kenny said.
North Star said mothballs around the outside to keep the mice away. I always heard mothballs were for snakes.
Yeah, I did too.
Interesting. Maybe. Well, one eats the other.
Consider, Joy said they use food grade buckets. Everything has to have a lid.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rats, snakes, eat bowls, super helpful.
Oh yeah, rat snakes are the greatest, but I understand it. I get it. Nobody likes. A lot of people don't like snakes, so I get it. But if you can stand it, let them be.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I remember now. Somebody asked, "What is your line of work?" I'm sorry, I did not see the name. Yeah.
I actually work for a healthcare company. I work on their website and their mobile app. I don't personally do that. My team does it, but I just make sure they do it on time and budget, kind of thing. So technology field, I guess you could say. 100% opposite of what I do in real life.
Yes. Grammy Karen said you were asked if you did sourdough starter. I have 2 going, but I just put them both in the fridge, and I need to make my bread. I was just not feeling it today. But I'll get back there. Hey, Little Feet Farm Homestead. Hope you're good tonight. How are you, and how is your mom doing? I hope she's good.
Sunny Prep said mice don't like dryer sheets.
Maybe I have heard that, and this is a good one. I'm glad she said that. The Irish Spring. the
Ooh.
bars of soap.
Yeah, I love
A lot
my
of
Irish
people
Spring.
put them in their campers when they winterize them, and it keeps the mice out.
Does that kind of... I wonder if that works with a decon style thing.
Probably. Well, I just think they probably don't like the smell, so they stay
Just
away.
the smell?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to throw some dryer sheets up in there.
Hey, making lemonade
'Cause-
from lemons. How are you? I was watching your video earlier. You were making the orange cranberry sauce, and I did not get to finish it, so I'm going to have to go back and do that. Hey, Farmer Brad. He said, I'm a lead web developer at a college. Awesome.
Nice. So my title is actually, well, I was delivery manager. I'm now moved to product manager. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Try to keep the trees from going near the roof. They can get in it that way. Mary's Organic Garden Girl said, yeah.
What?
That's for spiders, too. When we lived in North Carolina, we had trees all over our house, and a pest control guy came and said, you've got to get these trees away from your house, because he could literally see the bugs coming in.
Yeah. If you have any trees touching your house, they're just
Yeah.
crawling from the branches straight to your house.
Clove oil deters mice. Awesome. Hey, Farmstead Talk. Let's see.
What you doing, buddy?
What? Got his hair cut.
Sure
Loved it,
did. Both did. It's supposed to be like mine, but he never leaves it alone.
too. Yep. Hey, you just sit with May. Love you.
Love you.
He still only lost that one tooth.
Heidi K, do you have a real Christmas tree? We did 2 years ago. We cut it down in our own land here because we have Christmas trees everywhere.
Yeah.
But it was the biggest mess that we have ever had to clean up in
Yeah,
our
it was
entire
terrible.
lives. Because we like to put it out really early, and even though we kept water in it, it still started to dry out and drop all of its needles. And so we deemed that we would not do that no more, because it took us like 2 days to
No, it was more than 2 days. It was
3
like 2
days.
months.
It was, yeah.
It was ridiculous.
It was a lot.
I found pine needles up until the next summer.
But we loved it, and it was the prettiest tree we've
really
ever
was.
had. It's just that cleanup was too much.
Yeah. We might, I don't know, we might do it. Because we've been talking about putting a tree in our bedroom too. So maybe. I don't know,
Because we need
might
more
do
things in there. We already have 3 beds.
it.
Somebody asked if our garlic was popping up yet. No, it's not. And I don't expect to see it until spring.
Let's see. Jen loves pine needles. Hate them. If you want the same smell, just cut some branches and hang them decoratively. That's a good idea.
There you go.
Fancy farmer. Megan said, Mama Bear, I think she may have gotten the recipe from Andrew at BW Family Farm. If you're talking about the sourdough, yes, I did. Andrea is the sourdough queen, along with the queen of many other things, but she has so many sourdough.
Yep. I saw it was
videos.
Ben's birthday today.
Yes, I know. I haven't got to tell him yet. I'll do that when we get off. Back to basics. We got our tree up, and we have a little bit of lights. We just need to do a few more decorations.
We need a lot
We need
more.
to get our stockings up. We
It's
haven't
so
done that
funny.
yet.
She's got all of our little Jack B. Littles, and because we
I
had so
know.
many of those Jack B. Littles everywhere, she's got them kind of set up all over the house. We have this one little tree that has just made it everywhere we went. It's a little bitty white looking pine tree thing with frost, snow all over it, and she stuck it in between the pumpkins, and it just looks like such an oxymoron.
Yeah. That would be a good idea, Kitty. So put a real tree outside, not much cleanup. We could put one on the porch. Well, no, the dogs would tear it up, wouldn't they?
That's one thing. When you get as many dogs as we do, you got to be strategic. with
Hey,
where you do
Outdoors
stuff.
with Eric.
Maybe we can decorate our 2 trees that we have in our
Yeah,
backyard.
that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure something out. Oh,
Cat.
the cat and the dog are about to fight.
Rusty's, all of our animals have been jacked up for the past week.
Yeah, they really have. It's the weather, I guess. Let's see. Can you show us a quick shot of your tree? Cine902 said.
Let's see if I can do this.
You try it. You turn it
All right,
around.
y'all gotta bear with me. You're gonna get a little dizzy.
You do it.
There it is. What do you think? Okay, I try to do that as calm as possible.
Yep.
And
It's prettier with the lights on.
for my finger.
Yeah, paint the Jack B. Little pumpkins red. I should.
There you go.
Yes, Nicole, we do mulch our apple trees. Let's see. Hey, Papa Pepper, how are you doing?
What's up, man?
I agree. My kitten's driving me foolish. Triple B family traditions. I've said, yeah. Everyone's just, all the animals are a little jacked up.
Yeah.
lately.
Venus, the carrots are doing very well. Everything right now is growing a little bit slower. Sorry, the camera's jacked up now. Just because it's so much colder. But they're doing good. They have not been touched by the frost or the freeze. So we're just letting it take its time.
Prairie Girl said it was 60 degrees today in Montana. Wow, that's crazy. That's warmer than here. I think it was 40-ish.
No, I think it hit 50.
Did it hit
but
50?
It was really cloudy and kind of sprinkly today, so it didn't feel like 50.
It felt
true 50.
like it was 5 o'clock all day today.
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah, Nathan said the Stivers cat does not play around and takes no prisoners.
Yep. Heritage
She's
Farm,
crazy.
Texas. How are the goats? Any regrets? Zero regrets.
Zero.
The goats are great.
No, my only regret is I want more.
Which isn't a regret. It's just more of we're getting more animals.
I love our goats.
No, the goats are doing awesome. We don't have any issues with anything going on with them.
They're healthy.
However, we're debating breeding Elsa
Thinking about it.
because she's older, and I know we said we was gonna not breed them their first year.
Well, I want to get someone out and see. Get someone out here and see what they say.
Yeah, I mean,
just their opinion on
she is
her.
older.
She's very healthy. I mean,
She's in heat.
I would imagine they would say go ahead and do it, but we just want to make sure.
Yeah. Well, Heritage Farms, with you with all them, your setup and your cattle area, goodness gracious, goats wouldn't even be a bother for you, man. You got plenty of room to make that happen.
Shelly Lynn said, "Did you get the link I sent about the goat lady?" I did not. Hey, Deborah Broyles, how are you? Did you notice additional heat from the metal you put on the wall? Holland's Hero said.
Oh, from here? I wouldn't necessarily say extra heat. It still pumps it off good. But that's something I wanted to talk about. Everybody talks about the slide that way. Just, babe.
What? Sorry, I was reading.
See our little box fan here? Right there? It's so funny. I didn't think that out of everything we've done here, that would be the thing we'd get the most comments about.
Well, I figured it would be negative, if anything.
No, it's extremely positive. Everybody's like, they love the idea. And I think most of you all understand it. But it's to push the heat out a little bit more because you get so much heat. And there's a reason we didn't do insulated pipe all the way on the outside. First off, it's a waste of money to do it everywhere when it's not touching this stuff because that's a lot of good heat there. And that fan pumps it all off and pushes it out into the house. So we have insulated right there that actually goes through the wall, which is where you do need it so it doesn't have that heat touch anything. But yeah, that fan's really cool. The tin, we haven't seen extra heat, but it does protect the wall a lot.
Heritage Farm said Southern engineering at its best.
That's
right.
exactly right.
Papa Pepper said, time for family devotions. I'll be reading scripture to the children for a bit, but I'll check back afterward.
Very cool.
And you do not have to check back. That
Nope.
sounds lovely and sounds like that's exactly where you should be.
Absolutely.
That is beautiful. Tell them we said hello. I sent it on the last video about the goat being in heat. Oh, okay. I'll have to go back and check.
Mary, welcome from Ireland.
Hey, Mary from Ireland. That's exciting. Hey, Roxana. How are you? Soggy Bottom Homestead. Hello. I think you were talking about your name being highlighted, but I don't see that on my end.
Who?
So I don't know. Soggy Bottom Homestead.
If your name's highlighted, that means someone probably tagged you.
Oh,
Is that what the
okay.
question was?
They were just saying, why was it highlighted?
Okay, that means somebody said at Soggy Bottom Homestead. So if you're trying to get someone's attention, you can say, hey, at Stivers Homestead, and it's going to pop up orange for us and show. And that only shows for you personally.
Venus said, my number one question is, do you have problems with squirrel? And if so, how do you deal with them?
Yeah, I'm guessing in the garden.
I'm thinking so.
We don't. And there's a couple reasons behind that. Mainly it's because we don't have many trees that are around us to where they're just kind of jumping around and this and that. We have a lot of rabbits. Rabbits are our problem, but the fence has seemingly calmed that down. And the dogs.
Yeah.
The dogs are
The
a big help to
dogs
keep them
barking,
back.
it keeps pretty much everything back.
But no, we don't have a whole lot of issues with squirrels besides when we deer hunt.
Hey, Tammy. Hey, Hamiltonville.
Y'all, all right, so I've seen a few comments about No Shave November.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting, the goatee's getting down here.
It is.
It's getting way more than what I am comfortable with. I'm so happy your all's comments on the phone is right on my face so I can't even see
Home
it.
and Garden. That's Rochelle? I did not know that. Rochelle, that's cool. I didn't realize that was you. I didn't make that connection.
What we got going on here? Rochelle's
Legacy
got...
Home and Gardening is Rochelle. I did not know that. Now I know.
Well, when did you change your name there, Miss YouTube creator?
Hey, Brenda Smiley. Happy
Hope things
Monday.
are going well on your end with all the exciting stuff happening.
Westland said, Jen, do you make elderberry syrup? I do not. I usually just get mine locally or from like the Broussard Homestead. We bought it from them one time. We don't have any elderberries near us that I have ever seen. I've seen them in like an hour from here, but I've never seen them anywhere near our house.
Yep.
So I usually just try to support and buy it from somebody else.
North Star Prep Center said I got a Fu Manchu going on. I'll tell you one thing. I said I could always be a cop in a previous life because I can grow the mustache. It's nothing else.
That's cool.
Crystal Wade, any advice for new homesteaders? That's that question. Either that or what is homestead. It always gets me down that rabbit hole that I can't stop talking on. So you watch those. Let me know if it is there. To me, there's two different ways you can go about homesteading. You can go jump all in, or you can take it easy. I'm not saying
jump all in.
Yeah, I'm not saying either way is the right way, because we've taken different situations and different paths. However, the one thing I would recommend if you do want to jump all in, and I'm not going to tear you from doing that, hopefully you have a little bit of skill in some form of fashion of just building projects, fencing, things like that, because those are quick things that you're going to have to throw up real fast to make it work.
There's a really good book called, it's something along the lines of My Backyard Homestead, or something like that. I have it. I'll see if I can find it after this and post it in the Sub Tribe. But it really lays out exactly what you can do with the space that you have, and it's really, really helpful.
But my rule of thumb, if you're actually buying, it's land first. Make sure it's usable land. Don't go buy 300 acres and only be able to use one. Really pay attention to the land that you're purchasing. If you can have something that already has buildings and fencing already on it, you've really got a winner. The second part is the house. Decide on if you want to do kind of an off-gridish style house or if you're okay with just buying one. You need to decide there, because that'll be a deciding factor if you need something already with a house or if you're going to build something yourself. And then go to the garden, because the garden is something easy. And it also can give you a quick turnaround and profit.
Yeah.
And then go to animals. Wait for animals to be the last thing that you get, because they're going to take the most money, and it's going to be the longest turnaround for profit.
I'm going to see if I can find that book.
Quick rule of thumbs. I think y'all about to see her jammies.
I have a jammy thing.
No, they didn't see it. Oh, yes, they did.
By the way, I was going to say hi to Atkins Family Homestead. I haven't seen y'all in a while. I feel
Hey, y'all.
So hello, y'all. I'm going to see if I can find it.
And they're already on here timing out trolls.
Well, get 'em.
All right. I talk too much, I know. Elderberry from Amazon, just so it has a great, easy recipe. Yeah, I mean, Broussard's got it. We get it from them. We go to so many events. There's always elderberry syrup that's around there. So we just buy it. We will be growing our own elderberry at some point. Garden and chickens, right? That's right. Chickens are going to be your gateway drug into animals. But even them, if you're not ready for, and to be 100% honest, if you're not ready for animals, then there's going to be a loss. So be ready for that. But yeah, chickens are definitely the start of an animal to get used to. Tammy, I'm doing good. I'm surprisingly feeling energetic today, which is weird because usually after a hard weekend like we just had, I am pooped. But I'm feeling good. I'm happy that things are going so well for wintertime right now.
All right, so I got two because they're both really good. One is Backyard Farming, Make Your Home a Homestead, and Homesteading, the Complete Guide to Self-Sufficiency. That's really, really good. You can find it on Amazon. It is by Kim Pezza. And the other one is the actual one I was talking about, but it's about projects. It's 40 projects for building your backyard homestead.
And I got a book.
That one's really good. That one is by David Tott. And other than that, the Foxfire books are our favorite books. You can learn everything you ever want to know about homesteading through Foxfire.
Literally everything. It is
and
the
you might
Google
have to
of
adjust
homesteading.
it a little bit to the times now, or not. Sometimes we don't.
Yeah, not really.
But they're awesome books. So you can
So,
get those both on Amazon.
this is not a gardening or homesteading or project book, but it's a way to get things done quickly. There you go. It's Scrum, the art of doing twice the work, and what does it say? Half the time. There's two different ways to do technology project work, and it was actually created by Toyota and the line. Basically, it's how can we take this huge project like building a car and chunk it out into small things and get things done completed to where we feel successful and we're
Agile.
taking things. Yes.
Yeah,
It's agile.
yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's the way we work. It's all about what's the big goal and how can we chunk that down into small projects, and that's what I like to do.
The Toyota way.
Right, the Toyota way. That's exactly right. I'm outdoors with Eric.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about right now. That's why, like, my role, if we're building stuff, like, I want to be complete in a weekend.
Yeah.
Like a project shouldn't last longer than a weekend. And I'm not saying the big project. I'm saying, okay, what are we doing that we can say we completed this weekend? And that's kind of how we do it to get things done.
Everybody's saying, can you add the books to your Amazon store? Yes, we will. Which brings us to another thing. We are officially Amazon influencers.
Woo!
Whatever that means. We have which we've been affiliates for a while, but now we have our own storefront.
Actually, store.
So it's more organized when you go to look at it. It's not just a list of stuff we use. There's different categories for like kitchen stuff or animals or building. And you can see all of our favorite stuff right there. So
yeah, so we started breaking it down. So we have like kitchen canning and all that stuff. Then we have gardening. Then we have like our electronics that we use.
Yeah.
I'm still working on some things.
Zach's going to try and link it. But yeah, that's pretty exciting. It took I think we tried it like a few months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago, and they denied us. But the other day I was like, oh, maybe I should try that again because I don't really know the difference between the two. But I tried it, and then it gave me a whole lot more information. So that's pretty cool.
Working on it. Still getting used to it.
Jen, do you make fruit cake? Evelyn said, I have never made a fruit cake. I might have to try that one time, though, just because I've never even had a fruit cake, to be honest with you.
You've had a fruit cake.
I've never had a fruit cake.
Sadell always made fruit cake.
I've never had fruit cake. Never. Wesleyan said, Jen, did you grab any of the 2020 seeds from Emma Gardner? I have not yet.
But speaking of 2020 seeds, we got some exciting stuff that is getting ready to come to you all very soon.
Yeah. I'm currently trying to find a way to organize my seeds. And I've seen the little, like, photo things or whatever, the plastic containers and stuff. But those aren't big enough. I need, like, a cabinet with drawers or something.
You're kind of like what Jess had on their video. Though,
yeah. But could be just because we do have mice sometimes. I want it to be, like, plastic.
Can you vacuum seal them?
Yeah, probably.
You have a vacuum.
But I need like a something that goes a big.
Right, but couldn't you just? I mean, like the ease and without vacuum sealing, can you just put them in paper bag?
Yeah, or
Ziploc
baggies.
baggies, but then in a cabinet.
Because I need to. We're gonna start working on Wyatt's room now that we have all of the chickens out, and we need to make it like a grow room or a animal room for when we do need it. But in the wintertime, we don't really need that. So, yes, like an old library card catalog. That is exactly what I need.
That would be perfect.
Yeah, Farming Our Backyard said that. I was actually on Pinterest today, and I was
that would literally be the best thing
It really
ever.
would, because I couldn't find anything that I liked on Amazon. They were all, like, small. And I typed it on Pinterest, and I saw that, and I was like, that would be absolutely perfect. But where in the world would you find one? Maybe like a Peddler's Mall or something. I don't know.
I bet I would go to a library. Go to Poly, see if they have like any old ones like down in the basement that they just have for storage.
I want it to be, I want it to look good.
Hey, it does work. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So I was searching now, but I actually just know the link.
Zach can build you one. Yes, you can.
Yeah, I got too much stuff to build. Yeah, that's not let me get down there when I just posted on
eBay, maybe. I will look on eBay. Yeah, something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Devin G said, I have an ice spot cake recipe that is delicious. I bet that is really good. Paradise Garden said, Zach, you're getting fuzzy cheeks.
Very.
Kim Smith said, hi from Worcester, Ohio. I'm asking for prayers. I have a sinus infection, so miserable. I am so sorry. We will pray for that. It is a rough time for sickness.
There you go. Somebody tell me if that works. I just posted it.
I have to scroll down.
There it goes.
That work?
That doesn't look like a link.
Oh. We'll figure it out. Good night, Wesleyan.
No, Grandma Karen, that's not it.
Kiddo
That's her
feels
affiliate
better.
link. Is that still working and scrolling? Or did I mess it up?
I think it's good. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, someone said it works. Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Alice said, daggone it, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Andrea knows more than the
No, it
average
didn't work.
person. I think it was a sink or swim. She's been doing it longer and didn't know it. That might be about the sourdough. I'm not sure. Hey, Mayor's daughter. Hey, Linda Kell. Hey, Kim Smith. Everybody said it worked.
But then people are now saying it's not working.
Yeah. Old sewing machine drawers. That would be cool, too. Hey, Jimmy Stone. is the affiliate program just USA, Abiding Acres said. I don't think
No.
so.
This is everywhere because it's Amazon, so it's international everywhere. That's still not working. I'm going to have to do it the normal way. Slow down now. I got you.
Scrapbooking cabinet. That'd be a good idea. Hey, Simple Grower. School surplus sales. I have one that I paid $10 for, Terry said. That is awesome. That's a good deal.
Finally got it. There you go.
So True Seed sales 60% off, Jacob said. Oh, wow. I think I did see that today. I think I was scrolling through and saw that. So True Seeds, they're a seed company, and they're having 60% off. That's exciting. Hey, Caroline from Australia.
So can we tell them about the seed deal that we got going on here in the very near future, the giveaway that we're going to do?
Yeah.
So y'all know we're very close with Baker's Creek, rareseeds.com. So they got their 2020 seed catalog getting ready to come out. I know a lot of pre-orders have already done. So we've been talking to our good friend Jess. Funny, but it's actually Jess at Baker's Creek, not Jess at Recent Refuge. And we are going to be doing a giveaway here in the very near future of a catalog and a 25. Is it 25? A gift card.
So.
We'll start with just saying a gift card before we actually say the amount.
No acres get better.
But you're going to get the catalog and a gift card, and we're going to do a giveaway on one of our lives. And he just spilled Cheerios everywhere. I can hear it. I can hear it happen.
He's working on
Yeah, you spilled Cheerios everywhere, didn't you? Let Rusty eat them. So that's pretty cool.
Too funny.
But we'll be doing that when it gets closer to when it's officially allowed to have the catalogs go out, because we don't want to do it and then make you wait. So it'll be around that same time.
Food Forest next door said I got some loofah at your harvest festival. Awesome.
Awesome. Yes, you have the Cherokee Tans and the loofah out there.
Yeah.
You have to let us know next year, how it grows and make sure everything works well.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. The link's working now. Whatever that last one you did was.
Yeah, I actually had to go. It's weird. It wouldn't let me type it in, but I had to go copy it from the actual HTTPS stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I sound like I work in technology, don't
I? Wanda said Jenna ordered some loofah seed from In My Gardener. Awesome.
Oh, and that was another thing too. Another giveaway that'll be later down the road. Still with Baker's Creek. Once Jen and I decide exactly what we're going to plant in our garden.
Yeah.
They're going to bundle that together and allow us to give it away to you. So you'll somebody you can't buy it. She'll have all the links for the seeds, but we'll be able to give someone a Stivers Homestead bundle.
Yeah.
Of everything that we're going to plant for 2020. And that, I think, is extremely cool.
Yeah. Beverly, yes, I did get them. Thank you so much. Love them. Appreciate that so much. Katie said I just ordered my catalog from Baker Creek. Awesome. Let's see. Marcy said I have my eye on a 4-acre lot with a single wide trailer. That's exciting. I lost the rest of it. It's scrolled up. But
what you need?
The land is amazing and backs up into state land, so no development behind ever. Prayers, please, for making this deal happen.
Very cool. Very much prayers. That's awesome.
That is a very exciting journey you're about to go on.
Grammy Karen is on point. Grammy Karen is always on point.
Always. She was on point with the Christmas tree, too.
That's right.
Bye, Megan.
She kept wanting to take a lot of breaks, though, y'all. Had to keep her on track.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, City Stead. I don't think I get to say hi to you yet. Yeah, start the loofahs indoors for sure. We started ours in our greenhouse.
We started in
February.
February.
Yeah.
We started in February with no harvest. Well, I mean, they could have kept going, but the frost came.
Yeah. Hey, Green Dream. How
What's
are you
up,
guys
brother?
doing? Caroline said I just harvested 8 kilograms of beetroot yesterday, so 101 beets still growing. Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see.
Grammy Karen is always on point. Faux show.
Yep. So he was saying earlier that we were answering questions, so if y'all have any, just make sure you ask them.
While we're waiting on the question coming, what we got going on this week? Besides the awesome video that's coming out tomorrow with so much fun stuff.
Yeah. Homeschooling
Another recipe.
As usual. Another recipe.
Another recipe for Thanksgiving.
Recipe.
Because it is getting close.
Yeah.
Our candlelight tour in downtown Frankfort,
Yeah.
where we do the lighting, is this Thursday, so we'll probably get some footage of that to share with you all.
That's a lot of fun.
It
we
is.
Love going.
It's really cool.
It's the kickoff for Christmas here.
Were you able to can with your Chinese noodle beans?
I did not can them. I just froze them. We ate a lot fresh, and then the rest
There we go.
I mostly froze. I blanched them for a very short amount of time and then froze them.
That might be locked up.
Okay.
There we go.
Baker Creek catalog ships the last week of November, somebody said.
Yeah.
Tammy said it.
So we'll be doing that giveaway closer to that time frame.
Good deal.
What happened with the parade? The parade, we lost. But there was something that happened. Somebody got a bot in there, and that made it no fun. And so the radio station said, we're just going to let everybody win. But that was after, it's finally catching up. That was after we had already basically conceded because it was just wild how many votes was going on. But we don't know what all it was, but we're just going to step back because it turned into not so much fun. But thank you, everyone, for voting.
Thank you so much, everyone that did vote. Delightful Cottage said that y'all look cozy. Wish we had wood heat.
It's a little warm.
It is my favorite.
It is.
I'm okay.
I'm wearing a hoodie, and that's a little much for in here.
Hey, Sunshine Always. How are you? Hey, Pete's Little Homestead. I love our wood heat. I would not trade it for anything in the world.
At all.
I could never, ever go back to central air and heat. I couldn't do it. Abiding Acres said any natural remedies for muscle pain. Comfrey salve.
For sure.
It is the best for muscle aches and pains or joint pains. I need to make some more, which we've been talking about doing like maybe a Etsy shop kind of thing. And selling some salves and tinctures.
Yeah, I think that's really going to happen.
It would be very small scale though. I just don't know how I would.
Well, this year, honestly, we didn't know how big all this was going to end up being this year. So, I mean, she just kind of did like she does every year and just made it for us. But so many of you all want it. So I think next year, so give it time to build up. But next year, it'll be more larger scale. And so she can sell some of the stuff that's out there.
Deborah Broyle said, Jen, I made the corn spoon bread so good. I'm making it for our office Thanksgiving.
Awesome.
I'm glad you love it. Hey, Clay Bakes Homestead. Hey, Rockin' P Ranch.
Soggy Bottom
Bluebell Barn.
Homestead said, what's up with this and you all and the move and things happening. So it would be good to address that again. It passed. I just remembered it. We are not planning on moving or anything at this immediate moment. All that stuff is just a lot of question. I mean, it's just a big question mark. So basically, we're keeping our options open. A lot of it has to do just personally with my dad passing and the money left behind and can things work. So we're just waiting to kind of see how stuff happens and what's this next year will come. So right now, though, we're just pushing ahead, continuing to progress like we're staying right here. But whatever the Lord sends our way is what we will do.
Yeah. Mary Hurt said, where do you get comfrey to grow? So you need a root cutting. I got mine from Heirloom Permaculture, and they probably will sell it again, I would guess, in the spring. So you might want to check with them first of all. You can get the seeds, but the problem with the seeds is you're just going to have comfrey everywhere. It's better to start it as a root cutting, and that way you can control it a little bit.
Unless you have a greenhouse and you're doing it controlled or something like that, right? I mean, if you're just going to throw it on the ground.
I would check with them first and maybe look at, like your marketplaces or something, or maybe a, what do you call those? Farmer's market, maybe something like that. Triple B Family Traditions Homestead said, I need it to warm up so things stop freezing. Negative 20 Celsius wind chill the next 2 days. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Goodness, and everybody said I would buy comfrey salve. I sold a few when I did make it.
Yeah.
I'm actually out. I don't even have any for myself. I need to make some more.
Marie 6, can you put cinnamon in the wood burner for a scent?
Wood burner? What's that?
The wood burning stove, I'm assuming.
I don't know. I feel like it would just burn it up.
Yeah, I think you're going to get a charred smell.
What you could do is put it in a pot of water on the stove. You could do some cinnamon sticks and some lemon and maybe some other herbs, maybe some rosemary or something like that in a pot of water, and that would probably be awesome, as long as you kept water in it.
Yeah.
George Ratcliffe said, I love wood heat as well. Have you ever checked into a coal stove? Have you ever used a coal stove or checked into it?
No, we haven't, and I haven't even checked into it. We've just been fine with wood burning stove, but I know the coal ones are out there, but I don't know.
Where Davis Family Farm said, what's your garden must-have favorites? You mean like seeds or like tools?
Just in general, I think. So, I mean, I would assume seeds.
Probably. Hey, Duncan 1900.
So, Pink ox hearts.
Yeah.
We
Tomatoes.
love those. Yeah, any kind of tomatoes, but pick your favorite. We really love the pink ox hearts. We love zucchini and squash. 100% there, and they're so easy to grow.
Yeah.
Just grow them early, and then if you're bad and you're in the south and you get squash bugs, plant them a little bit more in the fall area. Other than that, we love green beans, any kind. We like the tenderette, is that what they're called? Bush beans, they do really well. And then cucumbers.
Cucumbers for sure.
We're so basic, y'all. We love varieties, but when it really boils down to, because we get asked that question quite a bit.
We're about production.
Exactly, production and
what I can
preserving.
what I can preserve, so that
Right.
we have food over winter, that we don't have to go buy, mainly. Legacy Home and Garden, which is Rochelle, said, "What is one thing you would never grow again, and why?"
The brandy wines.
Yeah, I agree.
I did not like those.
I like the way they tasted.
Yes, but of the little you could get out
Yeah,
of them.
of the very little. They were not very productful. Is that a word?
Well, I mean, to me, they weren't good slicers and they're not good canners. And if they're not either one of those, then why grow them? Besides, besides being pretty.
Yeah, and the leaves were so different. That was a cool thing. But
so they're out.
Yeah, they're out.
Other than that, what else? What else didn't do really well?
Rock and P Ranch said 75 here in Texas today. Nice.
Nice. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I just really didn't like in the garden. Ooh, what was that one bush bean that I couldn't stand? That yellow one.
Yellow one. Oh, it was a Galapco or something. Something
I wouldn't
like
grow
that.
those again either.
Yeah. Comfrey salve. Tammy Hansen said, "Jen, what do you use comfrey salve for? It's good for joint pains and muscle pains, stuff like that. Arthritis. You don't put it on open cuts or scrapes or burns, nothing like that. It's more of an inside."
Simply Southern Roots wants to know if you've ever made your own soaps.
I have. I used to make all of my own soaps and
They were good too.
my cleaners and laundry detergents, all that kind of stuff.
In a previous life, when we were in North Carolina and we missed this lifestyle.
Yes, the dog was drinking. I'm sure you all heard him slurping.
He's so loud. We actually we called it Locust Hill Goods because we used to call this hillside Locust Hill. And it was all her making her organic soaps, organic shampoos, organic laundry detergent, or just everything. It was really cool.
Hey, Amy R. Sunshine always said, "I want to make my own soap and cheese. I can't wait to make cheese. Cannot wait. Grow what you like to eat." Exactly.
That's right. We love pretty, and we're always going to try new things. But if it's going to be pretty, it's either got to be a good slicer or it's got to be a good preserver. Yeah. And really, we lean towards the preserving.
Hey, JNC's Oregon Homestead. How are you guys doing? Simply Southern Roots said, "Would love to know the process. I'm afraid of the lye." I never used lye. I did not make. I did not put lye in my soaps.
Jen, have you got Zach to eat more kale? I like kale.
He likes kale.
I don't like the kale powder.
Yeah, he does not like the powder, but he eats the leaves pretty well.
JNC's Oregon Homestead. Our favorite bush bean is the tenderette bush bean.
Yeah. Let's see. Grace said, "Do you knit or crochet?" So I actually bought a crochet kit to teach myself and have not done it yet. But
Good night, sunshine always.
I want to learn really bad. I have 2 sewing machines, but I'm not the best at sewing either.
Tammy Gear laundry detergent. You can do that. You absolutely can. It's super simple.
Oh, yeah.
What was it, like borax and what else?
Other stuff. I'll have to make a video on it.
But it wasn't even that much. I mean,
it's very simple. And
crazy.
The amount of money that you save making your own is incredible. And don't let anybody tell you that it's not any different than store-bought. Well, it's better than store-bought.
No, I was going to go with the HE. It's HE.
Yeah, it's HE compatible. Yes. You know, a lot of people say,
it took my mom forever to believe that and be okay with it.
It does not hurt it whatsoever. Yeah. I might have to do a video on it. It's been a
while
since I made my own.
Yeah, and it's so funny. A company can say HE only, and if it doesn't have that HE on it, we're not allowed to use it.
Yep.
It's wild.
Grace, juicing's going good now that I've figured out how to use my juicer correctly.
Right?
It's going well.
We were so upset on it. We was like, because we knew it's a cheap juicer, but we knew it was a good juicer.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say cheap. It wasn't crazy cheap, but it's cheap in compared to juicing world.
Right. It's not $300.
Right. But then, once she figured out how to clean it properly, it was like, oh, okay, we're back.
Yeah. Mary said, "I learned to crochet from YouTube." That's my plan. I need to. Maybe over the holidays I can sit down and do that.
Karen said we look tired tonight.
We probably do.
A little. I mean,
I'm sorry.
I don't feel tired though.
I didn't have the bestest day ever.
The
My
bestest.
stomach was just quite upset all day. I didn't sleep well last night, and just kind of been dragging around all day.
She didn't have her kombucha this weekend.
I didn't. I'm bad. Yes, the Detroit Red Beets are the ones that we tried to grow. Well, we did grow them in the spring, and that was our favorites.
Yeah, we grew a bunch of them. Well, not a whole bunch, but we tested them out.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, a lot of people giving the
What?
laundry detergent. I went blank there.
Yeah, it's the best. You can't beat it. Can't beat the price and the efficiency and.
Karen, it is not cheap and bad. It's solid and great.
Cheap and great. Cheap is good. Cheap is
Right.
not negative. Cheap is
Right.
good.
She's talking about the. She's bringing it back.
Yeah. Yeah, crochet on YouTube. That'd be cool. I'm sure there's plenty of videos. How's the
Mel
Susan
Chris,
said,
I think is what he said. I'm sitting here knitting Christmas gift now.
Oh, Susan said, "How's the little dog that you got that you found when you were camping?" She's great.
Feisty.
She's usually staring at us, but she's not.
Yeah.
She's doing so good.
She talks to you.
Yeah, she does.
Going, "Ruh, ruh, ruh, ruh."
She has a lot of opinions.
Yeah, she does.
She's
I
such a
hear
good
her.
dog, though. She's one of the top dogs we got. She's just a sweet little girl. Do you dehydrate much? Yes, I love to dehydrate.
Not so much now in the winter. Very big in the summer. That thing's always going.
Yeah.
My quirky quarter acre. I want to make kombucha too. That's next on my list. It's super simple. It's more of a patience thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I was just having to wait for it to ferment.
Right.
But,
Then the second
honestly,
ferment.
you think, it's going to take forever. I can't wait. But next thing you know, a month or a week has passed and you're like, oh, it's time for kombucha.
Yep.
That's like my fire cider that I made. It's going to be ready in like a week and a half, which is crazy because when I made it, I was like, I'm probably going to forget about this in 6 weeks. But now it seems like 6 weeks didn't even happen.
Adele, there you are. She said, I miss you guys. I feel like I've been out of touch lately.
No.
I agree because I haven't seen your name in a while and I've missed you as well.
Yeah. Miss Kimberly, the baby bunnies are great. They're in their new home, which you'll see tomorrow.
Yes, you will.
And they're not really babies anymore. They're the same size as their mama.
Basically. Oh.
Darlene says she likes your haircut.
Oh, thank you. She does it.
Yep. We cut everyone's hair this morning. Well, not everyone's, the boys.
Yep.
Margie said, I have 10 gallons of homemade laundry
Nice.
detergent in the pantry right now. Awesome. See, I just now saw Adele's. I'm way behind here.
Yeah, it's just because I got to
Sorry,
zoom it
y'all.
in so we can see it a little bit better.
I am way behind on the comments. Y'all are probably thinking, why is she reading comments from 10 minutes ago?
Man, this has been really fun. I really like when we slow down our own agenda and just talk to you all and answer your questions and really just pay attention to the comments coming in. I like that. I like these
Yeah,
lives.
I do too. Consider it. Joy said my fire cider will be ready next week. Awesome.
Nice. When will ours be ready?
I think in a week and a half, maybe
Okay,
two.
because I think we're all starting to feel a little scratchy.
Yeah.
We need to be getting that in.
Marie Six said, where can I buy a starter for kombucha? So you can get them off Etsy. I've seen them on there. It comes dehydrated. Or, just ask around. There's probably somebody near you who does it. If I could figure out how in the world to ship Scobies, I would.
Let me
But
show
I'm
you.
just not even sure how that would work out. I know that Andrea at VW Family Farm, she sells them at the Shindig. She sold a whole bunch of them last year, which was really cool.
So we've never bought these, so we don't know how they're shipped. But
Yeah.
there's her
That's the
hotel.
Scobie Hotel.
I mean, my gosh, y'all. And she just fed it. You need to feed it again.
Yeah, they're hungry.
And it's so wild. I don't know if y'all can truly tell, but you can see each one.
Yeah.
It's so layered. It's crazy. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, if she can figure this out, that's probably like 1,000 Scobies up in this thing.
Yeah. And then I have another batch going in the pantry because ours is almost out that we've been drinking on, so I need to get that going. Amazon has them in sealed pouches. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that Amazon did. I knew Etsy did.
What is it?
Scobies.
What about them?
Amazon has them, apparently.
Oh.
Maybe they're catching on. Way to
Timmy
go,
said that
Amazon.
looks disgusting. It does.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, though. I need to do some updated
Keeps getting
kombucha
hot
videos.
for some reason.
Two Wild Onions said, dang it, where'd it go? Jen, vacuum seal it with juices and ship. That would be a good idea. Now that I do have a food saver, I might be able to do that. I have a whole bunch of them. I don't know. This thing's going crazy. I don't know what's going
There
on
you go.
here.
I think it's finally good. Don't touch
Reminds
it.
me of the movie called The Blob.
Yeah, so a couple people asked what this is, babe. So I know a lot of people know what
It's
kombucha
a
is
fermented
and
drink.
stuff. But
It's really good for your gut
yeah,
health.
but what is that?
Those are scobies. So that's what makes your kombucha. I have a bunch of videos on it. You'll have to go check them out.
Yeah.
But they're my scobies. They're my little babies.
So you use one of these guys to basically
make
start
kombucha,
it.
which starts your, once you have your SCOBY, which you can grow a SCOBY from store-bought kombucha, which you've probably seen. And that's actually what I did in my video. So if you go check that back out, it's from a long time ago. But it's in the playlist, I think.
Yeah, it's in the canning.
Or if you go to oldest videos, you can probably find it.
I'm pretty sure the playlist even says kombucha in it.
But that's how I started all my scobies. I didn't buy one. I started it from a store-bought kombucha. And then that led me to have an entire SCOBY hotel. And now every week I put one SCOBY into my, I ferment it, and that's how I make my kombucha every single week, which gives me about 4
to 5 jars, I think.
4 to 5 jars.
Let me grab it.
Yeah, they're in our Amazon store, but they're the really awesome jars. You can give it carbonation if you choose to, and it's really good for your gut health. You can flavor it any way that you want to, or you don't have to flavor it. We like to flavor it because it's a little bit of a strong taste, but you can flavor it with fruits, anything you want to, any kind of juice.
Her latest was so good. Oh, let me grab an actual one so they can see it. Her latest one was the best.
Hey 38 Kim Possible, how are you? Paula McCoy said, Zach, have you got a deer yet? He has not. We have not
I haven't even got hunting.
had time. I know. We need to figure that out.
It's just we've had other priorities right now with getting these animals out, and I just haven't had a chance to. But I will before we're done. So this is one that's almost out.
It was flavored with strawberry kiwi.
Ah! See how it's a little more carbonated, so you want to make sure you burp it. Did you ever tell them that?
No, I didn't, but you got to burp it.
But that's what it
so
looks
it
like when
explode.
you're done. And it's so good. This is strawberry kiwi.
Yeah. You can flavor it any way you want to, but it's really good. Hey, Be Earthy Homestead. So it's 8:57.
When did that happen?
Wrapping it up.
My goodness.
Does it get you buzzed? No.
No.
There is a very small amount of alcohol in it because it is fermented, but it,
It's so small that it's okay even if a child drink it.
Yeah. Tammy said, Jen, does your whole family drink kombucha? The kids have tried it. They're not crazy about it.
Well, I didn't hate it.
He didn't hate it, but, it's not his favorite. Raylan, she'll say, bleh. But me and Zach love it. And his mom loves it, and my mom likes
She
it.
actually has a jar down at the house.
Yeah.
And have we even said that it's good for gut health?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you can flavor it any kind of way. I've done the naked juices. The only problem with them is they do have a lot of sugar. And this last round I did strawberry kiwi. You can buy any fruit that you want to, and you can stick it right down in the neck.
Snick it.
Or you can juice it. You can do it anyway. There's a million ways. I need to do an updated video. I think I will.
You keep saying that.
I know.
Squeeze that one right in.
Green Dream said we have pineapple, date, and ginger kombucha going. I bet that's really good. Anise, I bet that's good too.
Shelly, my mom's doing okay, as best she can at this time. What are we, 3 months in, 4 months in? So, it is what it is. We're all learning a new.
Yeah, a new. Let's see. Thank you, Shushin. Thank you so much.
Oh, very much. We appreciate that super chat very much. Thank you.
Georgetta said, how do the red noodle beans cook up after they've been frozen? To me, they're fine. And some people say that they're soggy and they don't hold their texture well, but I think they do fine. I saute them with a stir fry type thing, and I think they're really good. To me, it's, we're not.
Someone just mentioned the Secret Santa on our Facebook page. We did notice that in a blur this weekend, so we will check that out. We promise. Probably tomorrow. Food for us next door. Most important, UK or U of L. Cardinals all the way. Number 2 in the nation in basketball. Bowl eligible this past weekend. Ready to see UK
Shushan, we love you too.
in the next couple weeks.
How do I find your old vlogs? Roxana said. So if you go to our YouTube, there should be a little tab at the topish that says most popular, newest, or oldest videos, and you can just hit the little arrow and it'll pull down and you can hit oldest, and they should come up.
Yep.
All right, 8:59. We need to wrap it up.
Okay, yeah. So Two Family Homestead has Farm Off Fanatic on.
right. Yeah, they have Farmall Fanatic on their live tonight, which is at 9 o'clock, so right after us. Y'all go check them out. Or check out Freedom Homestead. There are friends that are also
Wanna tell
in
them bye?
Kentucky. Or do both.
Get over
Brandon
here.
says bye. She's got her
Come here, Wyatt.
pigtails.
Nope, leave that down
No,
there for a
Wyatt.
second. We're talking to them.
Come here.
Oh,
Babies are coming.
baby's coming.
Come on, Wyatt. Quickly, quickly. Come on.
BBN. Hey, BBN. How was that? What,
Did y'all
Evansville? Is that what they were called? That team, you know, that isn't ever going to do anything in the world? Didn't they beat y'all? Sorry. I had to. For once, Louisville is ranked ahead of you all, and we did not lose to an incredibly embarrassing team. So I'll just let it go from there.
Everybody's saying bye, and they love you all.
Bye.
Hi, big
We
waves.
love y'all, and we will talk to you soon. Don't
Yes.
miss our video tomorrow.
It's a good one. It's a lot of cheap building things that you can do too.
Yep.
And we'll be in the
Y'all go
comments
check
with
out
you.
the Stiv Tribe on Facebook if you already haven't, and we will see you soon.
The mayor's daughter. No, don't unsub. It's all in fun, right?
All right, we love y'all.
Love
and we
you.
will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.